Welcome to iBodyTV, an aspirational health and fitness chat show.
We're here today with Lucy West and Abby Pell, two bodybuilders.
Yes.
We're going to be discussing the challenges and how they train.
And if you want to watch more, hit subscribe on our YouTube button.
iBodyTV, let's talk. So Abby, Lucy, thanks for joining us today.
Welcome.
Careers in bodybuilding, what's that like then?
Different every day.
Yeah.
And fun.
Yeah, it's good when it kind of feels like it's something that we do naturally anyway. Now we're just kind of making it a career,
Which
so
is
the
amazing.
training and the dieting and things like that. So it's good fun.
Yeah, it's really good because you're doing what you love but you're getting paid for
Yeah.
it, which
Okay.
is like a dream, isn't it? You know, and you get to stay fit and healthy, which is a bonus because
Always good.
trying to fit fitness around the job can be hard for most people. So
Yeah.
It keeps you motivated as well because it's something you have to do. It's not like you can have just like a few weeks where you just think, oh, I'm just going to sack the gym
It's
on
a
for a bit.
mindset.
It's like you have to.
You
This
have
is
to
my
get
job
better.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what about getting started? I mean, let's start with you, Abby. How old were you? How did you get started in this?
I was in my 30s when I started. I think I did my first competition at 31, so not really a midlife crisis, but I guess after children I just wanted a goal and I wanted to sort of see what my body could do, so I thought I'll enter a bikini competition, and that was kind of my first step towards what is now a career in the industry. But yeah.
Similar story to myself. I think I was around 27 and I had like a new lease of life, a new direction in my personal life, and I thought I'm going to do a competition. My sister had competed, my twin sister, so I thought I looked online, chose a date, bought myself a mirror that night because I didn't have a full-length mirror. I knew posing was super important. Looked at my diet and training, and 5 weeks to that day I stepped on stage. But I already did live that lifestyle. I was prepping my meals, going to the gym, and people at work would say to me, you should compete because you're doing everything anyway, so why not compete?
So in terms of what you do, is it something that you love? Do you find it rewarding?
Definitely. I think to be successful in this industry, you have to have a passion for it, definitely. And it's the people that kind of were living this lifestyle that have made it into a career that are really kind of doing well. But yeah, no, it's brilliant.
It is amazing. And it's exciting because you get a lot of kudos from people. They go, oh, you're a bodybuilder. So they see you as being someone who can get lean and look amazing, and they don't know how you've done it. And there isn't a trick to it. It's just basics, really. Hard work. That's it. It comes down to hard work.
Influence that you have over people as well. It's so amazing when people, strangers give you these compliments and just tell you that your workouts have inspired them to make healthy choices in their lives, and how things like that. They see our training videos or images on social media, and they kind of aspire to do what we're doing, and you just think, I feel really lucky to be in this position, and it's lovely to hear.
What about being women in the industry? Are there challenges?
Yeah, I mean, women, I think it's been more of a struggle in the past. Social media has definitely helped it not to be as much so now, because I think girls aspire to be strong and fit, and I think girls have just gone to the gyms in throws now that males have got used to it, and now they don't maybe stare as much.
But it is a lot more fashionable, I think, sort of the bodybuilding. When I was like a teenager or early 20s, it was all about sort of fitness classes and cardio, whereas now it's like girls want to lift weights, which is brilliant.
Social media has definitely helped that, because you see people on social media looking great and they train, and that's what you want to look like, and so it's more
acceptable now.
Yeah, people sort of want that body type. I think people want to look more kind of toned, and it's a good body image to be promoting to girls. So it's great.
So in terms of competitions, amateur, pro, what are the differences?
It varies really. I mean, in my federations I compete in, they've only just started issuing pro cards, and before that it was just you were an amateur until you were placed in a competition, which means first, second or third position, and then after that you were given, people looked at you in awe because you placed in a big competition, and obviously knew what you were doing. But really, the difference between the effort put in is the same, probably. And you can't. It's a generalised statement, because I'm sure it varies, but generally the hard work's there, and someone's got to come first, second and third, and sometimes it's debatable as well.
So it's not like the pros go all year round and amateurs.
No, I think it might be, I guess, a federation's way of kind of rewarding the people that stand out, and obviously, prepping for comp is a lot of hard work, so it's kind of a way to you know, if you can win something and get like a bit of kudos within the industry with having this pro status, I think it's
rewarding.
It's good. It kind of gives you a title in the industry. It makes you more kind of alluring to brands and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's definitely, a lot of people will go into it to aim to get some sort of sponsorship with a sports company, so they know that they can do that if they win a competition and get a pro card. So recognition.
So leading up to competitions, do you change your workouts? If so, how?
Right, that's such a big question to answer. You could give everyone a different answer because every body type is different and everyone's prep is different depending on mentally what they can handle as well. So you do have to work with the person's mental state, because otherwise someone can just crash, and so you really got to work with that. But yeah, the intensity gets more dense and the workouts, you can't miss a workout.
Obviously, because we train and diet off season as well, but it is like making that switch to prep mode. It just everything becomes very regimented, you know, training times, meal times, sleep times, you know, the water intake. So it is although it is something we kind of loosely do all the time when you're on prep, it is you become a little bit of a robot, I think. But the length of your prep can kind of depend on your condition when you start. So obviously, like, you know, we're in the fitness industry, so we don't want to get too out of shape, you know, in our off season. So it's all about kind of maintaining a good look so we can work in our off season, but then still rein it in for prep and make progress.
So is it a bit like boxers before a fight when they're trying to make weight?
I guess it is a bit, rather than making weight, because hopefully your weight does change with each competition because you make progress. It's more like of an aesthetic look, but we kind of have like what we call peak week, which is the week before a competition, where, you know, people water load, or you just make all these sudden changes to kind of super lean out and get that, you know, that kind of really defined look on stage.
But I don't think you go by weight in bodybuilding really, because it is all about aesthetically what you can see in the mirror and what the judges can see, and all about how you hold yourself when you're posing. So ultimately it comes down to what you look like, and that is it. And it doesn't matter what the scales say, because you can hold weight with water. So it's all about what you look like.
Interesting. So talking about that, posing. Is it hard? Is it easy?
It's
really hard.
It's horrendous. You can practice and practice and practice and feel you've got it. And when you go on stage, I mean, I don't get nervous at all, I never do, but even so, you can be shaking, sweat's pouring, the lights are so bright. Gosh, by the time you come to show day and you step on that stage, nervous or not nervous, the posing seems like the hardest thing of everything. The diet, the training, it's by far the hardest thing.
You're super tired as well. You're drained from like all the effort you've put in, sort of peak week, and on the day you don't usually eat an awful lot. So you're, afterwards you do. But when you're on stage, it's a lot of sort of static holds, and you have to look very elegant and graceful, and it's almost like the complete opposite of how we train. You know, we train with like these little animals in the gym, and then all of a sudden you step on stage and you have to look really graceful.
And your muscles are tired, and you're running on
and you're having
food,
to
you're training.
And
they might ask to hold it for a minute, and you try holding it for a minute, and you're feeling tired and everything. And not only that, you
muscle cramps.
Cramping's the worst. You have a really strong cramp up your leg, and it's excruciating. You've got to stay and wait. Keep smiling, like everything's fine. And then you might have like a high amount of sugar before you go on stage to help everything fill out your muscles. So then you've got all the sugar coming through your body, and you can feel it. And it gives you the shakes. You stand there shaking and sweating and cramping. It's very glamorous.
Well, thank you so much. That was
you're
fantastic.
welcome. It's been good.
And thanks for watching iBodyTV, where you can find advice about health and fitness.
Hit subscribe to follow us on YouTube. Peace out.